Hey guys, this is Bankai reporting live from the Nexus, and today we're talking Phantom Galaxies, an upcoming mech game that honestly looks quite promising. Now, I thought I'd bring this one up because we all know how bummed out the HAWKEN community has been since the quote unquote death of HAWKEN, and many of us have been really looking to fill that void. The mech game fan base has really been malnourished for what has to be decades at this point. Even when we had Armored Core running things, I can't recall there ever being a time when developers were feeding us more mech games than we could handle. And clearly, FromSoft has no intention of giving us another Armored Core, at least not before Jesus gets here. Anyway, I stumbled on this game, Phantom Galaxies, being developed by Animoca Brands, I believe that's how you say it, anyway, in collaboration with Blowfish Studios, and they say this thing is an NFT game. Now, look guys, I've been gaming for a while, and in gamer years, I'm damn near a senior citizen, so I wasn't even very sure what the hell an NFT game was supposed to mean. You have to speak to me in 1998 PlayStation 1 language, okay, 1992 Super Mario dialect. Guys, I don't know this crypto game business. If you're as old and confused as I am, don't worry, I did a little bit of research for us both. So NFT games are basically games that allow you to play and make money. And NFTs are unique collectibles integrated into the game, allowing players to sell to other players. And apparently these collectibles are verified on a blockchain. And yes guys, I did read that information from the first box that popped up when I googled what on earth is an NFT game. Anyway, this sounds like it's trying to give people a reason to not have a life. I mean, I was never the proverbial nerd sitting in my mother's basement and just playing video games, but depending on how much can be made from an NFT game, I may just give that career path some serious consideration, because it would simply mean that I've been getting life wrong all this time. Do you guys think this NFT game business would ruin the mech game experience? I mean, typically we play mech games to blow things up, but if we could blow people to tiny bits while making money, I mean, at face value, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. But again, I don't have any real experience with these kinds of games. Anyway, I should probably talk a bit about the actual game. So, Phantom Galaxies is looking to entice players with an open world space simulator with elements of a fast-paced mech shooter. They also claim to be giving us a captivating story, but I'm this close to betting my left testicle that they'll be giving us no such thing. In any case, you have two factions of Neo Terra. Is that New Earth or New Land or New something? Anyway, once enemies, they now face a common alien foe called the Shakari. And the Shakari are zealots, a crazy mob of space booty warriors. I mean, the priest caste of the Shahar race, and they are of course intent on destroying mankind. Except in this story, it's for desecrating their ancestral planet, so it's sort of a revenge or rebellion sort of thing motivating these aliens. I guess this part sounds a little interesting. This game will take you on world and into the depths of space to fight pirates, scavengers, and various factions. Aside from fighting the alien bad guys, you can take part in missions to hunt bounties and, partake in smuggling missions and whatnot. Apparently your actions in this world will impact your reputation in the galaxy, which is cool. That stuff never gets old, especially if it's done right, which is rarely, now that I think about it. According to articles online, these actions should have some impact on how the story unfolds. But if there's anything we've learned from developers over these years, it's that every time they try to execute a component like this in a video game, it always goes to shit. Of course, there are mech classes that you can choose from. I believe they're called starfighters. I hope I'm getting this right, guys. I'm honestly just reading and summarizing from the website at this very moment. So you have the Lancer, the Buster, Assault, and Breacher classes, and they look pretty good. They look good, guys. All right. They're not the same style like the mechs that you'd see in HAWKEN. And at first, I preferred the designs like the ones here in Phantom Galaxies. But I must admit that HAWKEN's rough-looking, oddly shaped mechs really grew on me. And at this point, I'm over the Japanese Gundam-type mechs. I'd still love to take these things for a spin, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying HAWKEN really broadened my horizon as far as, you know, most of my life I thought mechs had to look like Gundam Wing Zero, for God's sake. So Phantom Galaxies looks grand. It looks really busy on screen. A lot of action with really sweet graphics. The designs look cool. And the story sounds alright. I have a lot of faith in next gen consoles, or I guess current gen at this point, being able to deliver visually. I'm just not completely hyped, as I'd prefer the old arena faithful shooters that we're so accustomed to, and by we I mean old people. So this game also has RPG elements, of which I am not a fan at all. I love Final Fantasy and other JRPGs with all my heart, but have really gone past the RPG phase in my life, and I don't think I was ever a fan of shooters that incorporated RPG elements. They just suck to me, guys. I'm sorry. Although some of those Final Fantasy Online games, speaking of JRPGs and that I moved on from them, some of those online Final Fantasy things where you pay the monthly subscription, some of them are pretty good. You know, I actually paid for one for a short time. It was really good. A lot of fun, but still, like I said, I'm just kind of over RPGs in general, whether it's JRPG, ARPG, BRPG, I don't care what they really want to come out with. Guys, I'm over it. What do you guys think about Phantom Galaxies? Can it fill that hole that HAWKEN left in your life? Or are you not a fan of this iteration of mech games? Share your thoughts below. If you aren't a HAWKEN comrade and you just stumbled on this video out of pure coincidence, are you optimistic about this upcoming title? I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Remember to like this video and to share and to definitely hit subscribe. Until next time, bang.